Dot spokesperson for Red Heart Yarns, and in this video I will show you how to weave in your ends using Red Heart Sweet Yarn. Once you've finished your project and it's time to weave in your ends of the Red Heart Sweet Yarn, it's really not so difficult. The first thing I want you to do is work on the wrong side of your piece. So you want to make sure you have the wrong side of your fabric facing you. The tails that are hanging out, if you've left a nice long tail, at least 4 to 6 inches, which is what I always suggest, go ahead and use your hook to kind of thread that tail through some of the stitches just to weave it in a little bit. And you'll see here I'm literally just going through actual stitches just to pull it in and out, okay? So it's all right if that fuzz comes off right there like I just did. You'll notice I am going through the same color of stitch as I'm working with the yarn. And I've just threaded through a couple of stitches here. And once I've done that, what I like to do is I will snip this so that I get about 2 inches left. Okay, so I have 2 inches, and the nature of the sweet yarn is that it is made up of 2 strings that hold together the polyester inside those strings. So as you start to just pull away gently the polyester, the 2 strings of the yarn become revealed. And so that is what I want to see. I'm actually pulling away the fiber so that I can get to that string. And what I am going to do is I'm going to use that string and I'm literally going to just tie a knot just with the string around the yarn here. So I can separate these two if I want. And I will just use my hook here and I'm going to tuck in here and I'm just going to grab that string to pull it out. So now I have 1 string on either side and I'm literally just going to tie a knot just using the string. And if I pull it nice and tight enough, it is invisible. And I just did 1 loop there, so I want to make sure I tie a knot again. Give it a nice tug, and you could do it 1 more time if you choose. What this does is it really secures the yarn that we have kind of woven in. It secures it in place and it eliminates the yarn from becoming unwoven or unfuzzed because we've already taken off the extra fuzz and locked it off. Once you've done that, you can snip that little tail just like so, and your work is nice and secure. I'm going to show you how to do that 1 more time. This particular piece, I've already woven it in a little bit, but let's go in just a little bit more. So I'm just going to pop over here and let's pull that through just like that. And I want to go ahead and start taking my fiber off of this. And it's literally that easy. Look, I just pull this off and there's the fuzz. So this makes it really visible. Or it's a real life demonstration of how important it is that you really weave in your ends well enough, because if you don't, your work is going to just unravel like this and the fuzz is going to come out and be everywhere. But if you do the securing of the yarn like I'm showing you, you will have no problem. And you just want to take little tufts at a time so that way it can unspin. You can see here, you'll see 2 strings that are plied together. And the 2 strings themselves are plied with two things of yarn. And let's see here as I keep going. I'm almost to the end of this one. Here we are. So this one, we're going to do this one a little bit differently. So I left a longer tail here this time. So let's do a hitch knot. So for a hitch knot, what I'm going to do is I will put my hook underneath one of the loops wherever I want it secured. And I'm going to hold this like loop right here. So when I pull my tail through, I still have an opening. See, I have this circle opening. And I'm going to take my tail, I'm going to thread it through that opening. Okay, so it's like I've pulled it through that opening. And this is called a hitch knot. So if I give that a nice tug, I get a nice little knot right there. So I can do that again. Put my hook in and pull my tail through. Pull my tail through that loop, just like so. And I create a hitch knot. It's kind of hard to see on camera, which is great because the same deal happens here in the studio. It's hard to see. So once you've done a hitch knot 2 or 3 times, however many times you want to do it, I feel like this one needs 1 more time. So I would do it 1 more time. Again, you see here, I'm just pushing that tail right through that loop And I'm going to give it a nice pull so I get a nice hitch knot. And again, this is really nice and strong. This is polyester. Once that is done, I can snip my tail, and my project tails are nice and secure. If you combine weaving in your ends for the sweet yarn with this and how to join a new ball of yarn, you'll find a video for that right here on the Marley Bird YouTube channel. Whatever project you make with Red Heart Sweet Yarn will be successful. I'm Marley Bird, proud spokesperson for Red Heart Yarns, and I hope you'll come back again soon. Bye. Looking for more Marley Bird? Don't worry, I've got you covered. Click right down there and you will find more videos just like this teaching you how to knit or crochet, all brought to you by Red Heart Yarns. Go ahead, click away. Don't be shy. Don't forget to smash that like button.